Hello there guys and girls, this is the Prussian Prince with another Total War Attila online battle on Woodland. This time I'm playing as the Franks and heir of Carthage is playing as the Western Roman Empire. Again I'm playing against heir of Carthage. This is our second battle and I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the description. If you still haven't subscribed to him yet or watched his videos, definitely should still check him out, but be quite weird if you haven't, if you're subscribed to me and not subscribed to him. But anyway, I'm gonna quickly go over my composition this game. So I have, let's see, Frankish general unit, gold 3. Then I have 6 noble Germanic horsemen, gold 3 as well. I have 6 Roland Strichones, not sure exactly how to pronounce them, gold 3 as well. So highly upgraded units overall. I have extreme quality. And let's see, I also have 2 Frankish Lancers units, just not very highly upgraded. As you can see, one's bronze 2, the other is bronze 3 because I pretty much ran out of funds. But these guys are very strong as well. Not quite the Tagmata cavalry, but still extremely strong units. As for his composition, well, let's see, he's got 2 Equites Promoti on his right flank, just medium melee cavalry. Then 2 Equites Promoti on his left flank, again medium melee cavalry. And he has a Palatina Guard general. This is an interesting choice. He is a Warcry or Fear general, not 100% sure. As for myself, I have Rally. Let's see. In terms of skirmishes, I have 0 skirmishes, so yes, a total of 0. He has Elite Ballistari, 3 of those with actually no upgrades from I can see. Sorry about that, that was my phone. I'm actually going to put it on silent. Let's see. Indeed. Sorry about that. But anyway, I'm gonna go over the rest of his composition. See, in terms of extra cavalry, he does have some Contari on the battlefield. He has 2 of those with no upgrades at all. As for his sword component, in the back he has Elite Palatina over here, bronze 2. He has Elite Palatina over here, also bronze 2. And his main melee line, we see Legio Comitatenses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Legio Comitatenses, silver 3, so this is a bit spammy by him, but it's alright, because we're just testing things at this point. 8 units of the same is quite a lot, and these guys are quite cost effective, I would say. So, as you can see, in total he has 10 swords, I have only 6, so I have a disadvantage in that regard. Even though one-on-one my Roland Strichones would destroy any of his units, I would say, still I'm at a disadvantage. I have no skirmishes, and these Ballistari will wreck not only my cavalry, including my general, but also destroy my noble Germanic horsemen and these Frankish Lancers. So I think at this point I have... he kind of has a counter build, I think. So this is a really good build that he brought. And I think it can also be... Yeah, it's pretty safe by him, because he can deal well with what I have brought very well, I think. More numbers in terms of melee and... but his cavalry, I mean, still he doesn't have the quality of my infantry and the quality of my cavalry, but it's going to be really hard for me to pull out a victory here. And let's see how this battle is going to progress. I mean, honestly, I wanted to engage in the forest because then his Ballistari would not have been as effective against my forces. But unfortunately, as you'll see, yeah, I don't want to camp in the forest. That's not something I want to do. I mean, it's not even a tournament game, so yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. But at this point, I did say that I had to go AFK for a moment, and I told heir that, and he was very nice and gave me some time. He didn't attack me in the meantime. Let's see. And here I do decide to go frontally, but his Ballistari here, they're actually firing flaming arrows. I'm not entirely sure if that's a good move. I think standard shot or heavy shot would be better. I've taken a lot of damage on my Noble Germanic Horseman, but here I've got a nice charge. Flanking charge onto his Legio Comitatenses, doing a lot of damage. Gonna pull out as well. Look at this unit. Now his cavalry is gonna push through, but kind of through his own men. He's just not gonna have the best charges. But here is Ballistari. Look at my general. He's just falling so quickly. And I'm just pulling back over here. I'm gonna start engaging over here. But just look at my general. I'm trying to pull him away because I know he's taken damage, but not quite sure from what he's taken damage. But he's Ballistari. My general has already died. Even though, like, I'm doing quite well over here, his elite Palatina. Look at how quickly they're falling to 2 Noble Germanic Horsemen. This unit is going to be off the field, no problem. My Frankish Lancers have not been able to do too much, only 17 kills. As you can see over here, my Germanic Horsemen will be able to do nice rear charges. But I'm kind of losing over here with this Royal Instructionis unit. Over here, my guys are doing alright. Here I'm kind of pushing through as well. But Legio Comitatenses are quite cost effective again, so he's got a lot of men. And at this point I'm losing my Noble Germanic Horsemen. I have pushed through with my cavalry, and I'm going to wrap up his forces from this angle. But again, Ballistari are crushing my horses here. And I'm gonna go straight into his general. This is going to do massive damage to his general, as he is not braced. I'm gonna kill that one cavalry unit, but I just don't have the numbers to do this at this point, I think. Like, it looks pretty even, yeah. I'm gonna try and get a Noble Germanic Horseman charge over here. This is going to be pretty effective, but I'm gonna pull out. And I'm gonna route this this unit over here. And as you can see, the battles are very, very fast. At least with the melee cavalry against infantry. But melee cavalry against cavalry, it's gonna take a long time, I think. As you can see here, I have routed his Legio Comitatenses off the field. Here I'm going around with more Germanic Noble Horsemen. My Germanic Noble Horsemen are engaging his Equites Promoti here. This is not going too well for me at this point. Sure, I've broken through a lot of his forces. I'm kind of breaking through over here as well. I will probably be able to win the main engagement thanks to rear charges that I've done, and he hasn't gotten any rear charges off. And here I did a nice maneuver. I pulled back my cavalry unit through my own sword. So basically the sword unit was shielding my cavalry unit, and he kind of like was unintentionally pulling through here because his units were probably had an attack order on my cavalry unit that was engaged with my cavalry unit, and since I pulled it back, it was kind of pulling through, and he took so much damage in the process and lost that cavalry unit. So I was pretty happy about what I managed to do here, but overall, like, his build that just has so much potential. Yeah, I'm gonna get my Noble Germanic Horsemen in here, but at the same time, yeah, I got into his skirmishes, but look at the skirmishes, just going to shoot my guys to pieces. He doesn't actually have attack orders on them, but just look at this cavalry unit. It's just dying very, very quickly to crossbows even. So not very good for me. His general is still alive, I feel, which is not allowing me to win this battle. Over here, my Royal Instructionis doing their best. Gotten a lot of kills, but still these guys. Yeah. Noble Germanic Horsemen here will beat Equites Promoti, but still. At this point, I have lost the battle. I didn't I didn't properly do hammer and anvils, I think. Well, I did them, but I think I should have had more cavalry coming around. And it does say it's a draw, but that's because Air dropped from the game. I believe he had some internet connection issues that day. Like, the game was lagging a lot, unfortunately, but still, it wouldn't have mattered even if he dropped now. I mean, you obviously know who the winner is. Like, he won fair and square, and he had a really good build this game, and he countered what I was going to bring very well. Like, the build that I brought here is fairly strong, I would say, but it's like the counter, like, he brought so many sword units, and these Ballistari, like, they wrecked what I had, basically. I mean, it looks like they only got a few kills, But what they did is they killed my general, which routed my units, by the way. That was massively important. And not only did they kill my general, they killed my cavalry as well. I had to send noble Germanic horsemen to deal with them, so I couldn't rear charge his Legio Comitatenses. That was unfortunate for me. As you can see, like, I neutralized his elite Palatina by using my noble Germanic horsemen against them. So I was able to trade very nicely against those. I was happy that I neutralized his his elite Palatina that well. And as you can see, the Legio Comitatenses on both his left flank and his right flank did almost nothing. And that's mainly because I was able to get some nice charges with noble Germanic horsemen into them. And yes, some of my noble Germanic horsemen got some pretty decent kills, but for their price, especially gold 3, they haven't done enough. Same thing with my Royal Instrucciones, actually. They've killed mostly Legio Comitatenses, which are pretty cheap. So that was not worth it for me. Even his Equites Promoti have done a lot of damage, as you can see here, to my noble Germanic horsemen. So his Contari killed like a lot of man, like they became pretty cost effective because they killed Royal Instrucciones, which are insane. Like they are very expensive. But anyway, that was the second game, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I shall see you next time.